We are live.
You wait till it shows up on YouTube.
Yeah. You gotta do the waiting game. So you just sit here and I'm not gonna do elevator music this time. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's not showing that for me. I'm gonna refresh again, and I need to pee. It's still not up for me.
It's up for me, so I'm just gonna do the intro.
It's starting according to YouTube, so give it time. This is a lot better than what was happening last time.
I got the YouTube notification.
So that somebody's probably you, because it's not even up for me.
No.
Yet.
Josh, whatever the crap, I have no idea how to say the last name. Put a crying emoji. Or a tear emoji.
That's bloody quick. I still don't see it.
Well, it's up for me now.
Okay, I'm not doubting that. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Okay. So, do I just intro now?
Shock, Macintosh. It's not hard.
Shut up.
Do I intro?
Yeah, but don't say our names. We say our own names.
Okay. Welcome, everybody, to episode 2 of our talk show. I'm your co-host, Kadeo, and with me is...
Twitch, beautiful British boy, and the main host. Don't forget that.
And 8 and... Oh. Yeah.
Good start. Good start. We're doing well today.
We got it. Pog. So, it looks like I'm taking the lead of this talk show today, this episode. So the first thing that we're going to talk about... I'll do it. We're going to go right into last week's results. I'm not sure if we have the time or the scores up yet. Do you have that, A-Shark?
If anyone else can find the scores, I can read out the games in order, but I can't see the scores.
Match results are up.
Okay. So the first game we're going to talk about is probably the most surprising game of the week, Golden Lions versus Eternity. Now, I know on the part with us as the talk show hosts, we predicted for Eternity to win, and I remember my prediction was 3-1 Eternity, but it actually turned out to be 3-1 Golden Lions, which was...
surprised me.
Yeah.
We should have believed in Golden Lions.
Really yeah.
That's all bad.
Anything to say about that, guys?
They really showed up, and they really impressed. Especially saying Eternity has pulled some upsets from them. It's just weird to see them having an upset against them now.
Yeah, Eternity was the first team to reverse sweep this season.
That's huge. You're going to keep pulling that stat out, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's a very important stat, amazing. To be fair.
My favorite commentating game by far.
I mean, it shouldn't have been too much of a surprise. They are both quite close in the standing, or they were last week. I don't know the updated ones, but they're both quite close, and they're both quite plucky teams. Like, things can go one way or the other with them. So,
right?
Yeah, true. I was just trying to base off of recent results too, because Lions haven't been the hottest recently. With, I'm forgetting the name already. Wow, this is going to be fun. But they were doing pretty well. Eternity, there we go.
Thanks for
that. My short-term memory loss.
So the next game we're going to talk about is
Express versus Aptitude.
Oh, okay, that works.
Well, that's next on the list. I'm reading from the spreadsheet.
Okay, what was the result of that game?
I think that was a 4-0 for Express. They definitely were very vocal about it.
Yeah, it was a 4-0.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay, I remember.
They got the train started.
Express was our new team, and I wasn't sure how I predicted them to go.
I think I predicted
know
Express to win, definitely. I think I predicted 4-0, actually, maybe. Just because...
I think I predicted the win, but it wasn't a 4-0.
I think Twitch got it perfect. I think Twitch got it perfect on that one.
I did a thing!
I just know the scores. I should have kept it longer.
It'll be interesting to see how Express go. Oh wait, no. I can't predict next week yet. That's the wrong part of the show. Carry on.
Good job.
A-Shark, do you have anything to say about that game?
It is definitely cool to see the team coming out there and trying things like Pirate Ship, which normally take some coordination. But it's also good to see them coming out and getting a win off the start.
Mm-hmm. It sets a good expectation for them.
They do look like a team that's going to be interesting, though, because they don't have necessarily any completely obvious carry. It just seems to be like really good synergy, even though they haven't been together for long.
Mm-hmm. The captain and co-captain, Jay and Seb, have been inseparable for a long time, so that's probably the biggest synergy on their team.
They definitely seem to be very united when it comes to celebrating their win, that's for sure.
That is true.
Yeah. The next game we're going to talk about is what's on the list?
Phoenix versus Imperfect.
All right, and Imperfect 4-0'd Phoenix. Not really too much of a surprise there.
It was a fun game to watch, though. Imperfect bust out triple DPS for a lot of the game and quad DPS for map 4, obviously, because they knew they'd won. But it was definitely fun to watch.
It was fun to watch the 20-second high noon from just fanning the hammer.
Oh, yeah, that... Oh, wait, I commentated that game. That's why I watched it. Did I commentate that? No, I commentated Pound Puppies. Pound Puppies. Ignore
the fact that it was a 2-man-2 makes it even more impressive.
I know. That's like instant value. That's winning the first fight with an ult. The first fight. How does that happen?
I really don't know.
Damage boosted high noon is a scary prospect, I'll tell you.
Damage boosted fan the hammer is a scary prospect, I tell you.
That is what I meant to say. Fan the hammer is basically high noon at this point. It's become its own ultimate.
An ultimate every night, like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Even less if you have your roll off cooldown.
God. Yeah. Let me just refresh my ultimate real quick. So yeah, that game went pretty much as expected.
Yeah, there's
not because Phoenix is bad or anything, but because Imperfect is just perfect.
Imperfect's just good. It's not because Phoenix is bad. It's because Imperfect's good.
Phoenix did put up a pretty decent fight, though. Like the maps don't really say it, but they were getting some picks here and there and making fights closer than I would have expected.
Junkertown was definitely quite close, but yeah.
Speaking of the scoreboard not reflecting how the game went, we're going to skip right on over to Valkyrie versus Aporia.
Okay.
So I hear that was a 3-0. No, next on the list is Cronus and Unity, but we get it, Cade. We want to talk about Valkyrie. It's okay.
I do want to talk about Valkyrie because that was probably the game of the week.
You are very happy with your team right now, aren't you?
I am. I'm very happy about the result.
Can you tell us what impressed you the most?
It looks like it's bad, but our stalls on Oasis, as you can probably see on the screen, right? We just had so much synergy. We realized a lot of things about our team and our synergy. And Horizon was our best map, and that was just really exciting to watch and play.
Is that the map you drew?
Yeah, it's the map we drew.
That's actually quite incredible. There hasn't
been that you guys got a draw, so it was a 3-0. Well, 3-0-1, I guess.
I'm looking at the scoreboard. There hasn't been any drawn maps for quite a while.
This is the first one this season, I think, actually. There might have been one season 1.
No, the week 4, Cronus and Valkyrie drew a map. Valkyrie, stop drawing maps!
No, stop drawing!
I'm sorry, we can't close them out very well. We're just trying.
If we can't win, we have to draw.
I do like that mentality.
Yeah, if we can't close it out, if we can't close it out, we know it's not going to be a win. We just try and draw it as
I mean, taking a map from Aporia it does halt their
It's very impressive right now. Yeah,
it halts their playoff conquest. Although they're definitely still going to make playoffs. I think they've leapt above Eternity now, so they're in the top 8, which we can confirm. Playoffs will be top 8. We're still working out the fineries, but it is top 8 teams.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
We could probably talk about who we think's going to make the finals too.
That'll be in the next segment.
Okay.
So let's go back on schedule. Unity versus Cronus. What was the result of that game? I didn't watch it.
I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure Unity won.
The result of that game was Unity 3-1, Cronus 1-3.
So Unity 1-3-1.
So,
thank you, Shark. Very cool.
Yeah.
You could have just said that. So how did that game go? Did you guys watch it or anything to say about it?
I did not, and I do not. But I definitely predicted Unity to win, so I know I'm right, because obviously the Reaper buff makes Azorius just a lot stronger. And also, over this past week, I played competitive Capture the Flag with Hyro, Unity's captain, and his calls are just so good. We were like 2-0 down in Capture the Flag games, and he'd just start calling things out, and we would 3-2, and I don't know what it is, but he just has this drive in him. Like, I would give up. I'd be like, this is a lost game. Let's just lose as soon as we can. But he's like, no, we can do this. And he's so good at motivating me. So
yeah, he is very motivational. And I feel like that's part of the reason why Unity's able to do well and turn some fights around in their favor.
Yeah, and stay above us in the standings, even though we beat them. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Grumble, grumble. So yeah, I with the Reaper buffs, Azorius is absolutely insane. And they were even playing Reaper before the Reaper buffs came through. And they were doing super well.
He just wrecks. He always wrecks.
He
knows how to play Reaper.
I don't like it.
Nor do I.
But yeah, I couldn't tell you about Cronus. They're very quiet in the server, so...
From what I could tell from the little clip I'm watching right now, Cronus, the fights they won, it was very decisive. But at the same time, the fights they lost were also very decisive. Like, they seem very inconsistent with what they do.
I think maybe Cronus, this is just prediction here, just based on me playing with Hyro, but maybe Unity's strength is adapting really quickly, because that's what Hyro's good at. He can call things out and make changes as appropriate. And I'm guessing Cronus did the same thing over and over again because they have a set plan. So maybe that's where the difference was between the two teams.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it was.
Yeah. I think I can agree with you there, based on how the Valkyrie versus Unity game went and how I've watched them.
Praise for Hyro. High praise.
So next on our list...
Viral versus Valor, huh?
Yay!
Who could have predicted Viral winning?
Who got it perfect? Who got it perfect?
I think I got it perfect. I think that was my perfect.
No, I got it perfect. Kid, I think you're with me, but I got it perfect.
I predicted us to lose.
And look what happened. Your lack of confidence.
No, A-Shark, we both got the perfect. I remember now.
Yeah, congratulations, guys. You didn't let me change my flipping vote.
It's fine.
Yeah, it was too late.
Well, that was a
once
fun
you
win.
say it, and once we moved on.
That was a fun win. And, yeah, we won 3-1. Viral won 3-1. That's the first time we've ever beat Valor in games or scrims, so it's a big day for us, even though Valor, at the start of the game, we were 4th, Valor were 11th, so on paper it seems like we should have been able to beat them, but I don't know. I don't know what we struggle against.
We struggle against Cammy. We learned how to deal with Cammy this time around, and it worked.
You say that, but you heard my comms on Hollywood. Cammy infuriated me, so everyone else learned how to deal with him.
I'm giving Cammy a lot of praise there, but concussion mine every 2 seconds. That was your comms the entire Hollywood game.
He always had 2 minds, man. I actually have PTSD from that game.
I wouldn't be surprised, because he was focusing on you from what I can tell.
And that was the one map I played DPS, so I just look like I'm better on tank now.
Well, you are a good tank, though.
I mean, that has been said before. The rumours are out there.
All right.
But yeah, great game, and we got to enjoy being in third place for about a day before Unity took it back, so that was nice. It was nice to be in third.
We'll get third by the end of the season. I believe in us.
Oof. Yeah, but we don't play Unity, so we have to rely on them being worse than us.
You guys are safe in the playoffs.
That is true. It's almost guaranteed unless we implode.
Yeah, don't pull Apache.
Never happening anytime soon, at least.
Yep.
Don't pull Apache.
Twitch on the stream right now, it's a Junkertown 1v1 against the Ana, and I was actually praying you were going to solo grab her, even though I know what happens and you don't.
Wait, a Junkertown 1v1 against who?
Against Naki on Ana, and you were Zarya.
Oh god, yeah, my tracking was bad then.
No, you got a good tracking against his end beforehand, so it equals out.
Okay. Ow! Sorry, I just hit my mic. I'm sorry if that just killed anyone. There was one point on Junkertown where Naki was like behind us in a room with a Mega on our first point attack, and someone called it out. It was like, Anna's behind us, Anna's still behind us.
I remember
so
that.
I just turned and charged and vacuum charged him into the wall. and I was just like, what Anna? There's no Anna. So that was fun.
Yeah. It was probably an exciting game. I wish I would have watched it.
Yeah. And now on to the last game, which is the game I commentated. So I should have a lot to say about that. Pound Puppies versus Ignite. Now, Pound Puppies won 3-1. I think I predicted a 4-0 for them just because how strong they are. But map 1, Ignite came out really well, and it was honestly so even. It was so back and forth. Every fight was at least 4 picks both ways. It was really fun to watch. But Pound Puppies got it together, and the next 3 maps were kind of sweeps. I mean, Ignite put up a good fight on Junkertown, but the hybrid and escort maps were very one-sided, and yeah. So Ignite did show their potential, but I think, I don't know, halfway through Hollywood, maybe some tilt started to sink in, and that affected them. And then they subbed out Stole Your Play of the Game, who was their co-captain, isn't anymore, and that was for map 4, and they performed better on map 4 without them in the team. So there definitely seems to be some issues, but they definitely have potential.
Going on there. Yeah, because the potential there is there.
Yeah, I mean, they had a better performance against Pound Puppies. They had a better performance against Pound Puppies than we did, so that's potential. And definitely, it's Snipes and a Zombie on the DPS on map 1. Zombie was insane on map 1. Every pulse bomb he seemed to get a kill. It was definitely good to watch. And Snipes got a 5k with Reaper with the Death Blossom, which was I mean, it was flashy. It was a Death Blossom grab, but he made sure to emote after it just so everyone knew that he was proud of himself.
So then it works out.
I'm excited to see how that team goes, and I'm sorry for only talking about DPS, but I'm tired.
Okay.
All right, and that's every game for this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Now, we did do the player highlights last week, and if I remember correctly, we had Twitch saying to watch out for Jordan McKenzie, A-Shark looking out for Alexi, and and me looking for Iku. And I think Iku definitely proved herself this week. She didn't play the Widow like I was expecting as much, but her Reaper plays were pretty good. And I'm not just saying that because I'm the Valkyrie captain and I believe in her. I'm saying that because even the people commentating our game said that our Reaper was just absolutely...
Okay, sorry to interrupt you quickly, but we should probably talk about our prediction scores before we move on to players, since it's still talking about.
So who's winning the prediction, guys? And why is it not me?
Prediction scores are 11 for me, 9 for Cade, and 6 for Twitch.
6 hypers, yay!
I think you had 1 perfect, and then the rest were like you predicted the right winner or map differential.
We also need to talk about predictions for this week.
Oh no, that's to the end of the show, Shark. Come on, you should know the format by now. Chop chop.
No, we should go in order. Because we're
You
on
should go in
previous
order.
predictions. And we move.
But we're doing the
No,
player
we're in previous
highlights.
predictions, so we should move into current predictions.
We need
Shark.
to do player predictions too. From this last weekend.
I will turn this car around, Shark.
Okay, fine.
We talk about current news, and then we talk about the future. Past, present, future. Simple.
Okay.
Okay, so both our guests are ready, I believe, if we want to get into talking about the free agent pugs.
Yeah, we can do that. Forget
Okay,
about player highlights.
Add
We're not
them
doing
into
that.
the group. Oh, I mean, no, we can talk about player highlights if you want. I was just saying we're ready for the next section. But, I mean, who did I say? I said Jordan. Jordan didn't play much Widow. He did play DPS, but it wasn't too much Widow. I can't remember who he played on Hollywood, where I was like, oh my god, you're still on that hero. Who did he play on Hollywood, Shark, on attack?
Sombra.
Oof. That's a new
It was
thing.
good where it worked. It was good where it worked, but once it stops working, that was an issue.
Yeah, it was very new for Vyra, though. We've never run Sombra before, I don't think. Apart from, like, one fight at the end of a map when we're trying desperately to win.
But who doesn't like if the enemy Ryan having no barrier and a Reinhardt has a triangle?
And the Sombra having the aim that Jordan has.
That too.
And then, yeah, did you talk about Iku?
I did talk about Iku.
And then, I mean, I didn't watch him. Oh no, I did watch Imperfect's game. Alexei had a quiet game, I have to say. I mean, the whole team stood out rather than just him. But when they're playing triple DPS, people are going to die. It's not going to be Alex getting all the final blows, you know?
Yeah, I get
it's
that,
just a lot of damage.
I feel like he pulled weight though, so
yeah, that's true.
All right.
So we get to move on to the next section now.
Yeah, which is the free agent pugs, I believe.
Yes, it is. Yesterday was a great day. We had free agent pugs, which I believe a total of 6 free agents turned up. Maybe it was a bit more. I don't know. So that shows the level of activity in the free agents. But it definitely helped get their name out there. Everyone was there to watch. It was a very collective thing and was very fun to be a part of, and to get a Genji 5k on Anubis. So we have 2 guests who are free agents. I'm going to add them to the call, and they're not going to pick up, and I'm going to cry. We have Mark, who was primarily hit scan, and we have Cryptic Craft, who was a tank flex who popped off on main tank and off tank. It was incredible. So I've added them to the group. We'll just wait for them to pick up, see what goes on. Mark, you there?
you both got in here like instantly.
No. Cryptic's not in the call, but Mark is.
Oh, I'm in here.
Yeah.
Hey, we got
Cryptic's
Mark.
in here.
Yeah, they're both here.
Yeah, they're both here. Mark's icon is like doing that weird
Cryptic's
thing.
not here. Mark is a koala. Oh no, this is Cryptic. This is Cryptic. Okay.
Yeah.
Mark didn't
Mark,
pick up Cryptic.
No, Mark joined and then
Alright, so this is Cryptic. Tank, God, dominated, got a Diva 4K on Dorado, which hopefully Shark will show.
Showing that now.
That was definitely a planned bomb because he emoted afterwards because he knew it was going to be huge. So,
oh yeah.
So Cryptic, tell us about the free agent pugs and how they went for you. Like, were they fun?
Oh yeah, they were definitely like really fun for me. It was like kind of nerve wracking at first, but like when it got into like the second game, it was just like play for fun at that point.
Yeah, we wanted to make it fun.
Yeah,
and it definitely showed people that what you're capable of, and I believe got a team requesting you, correct?
Yeah.
You said you have offers and you're waiting on offers, so.
Yeah, I'm just like gathering all the offers I can at this point because I don't want to kind of rush things, you know.
Yeah, I understand that.
And when you show up as much as you did there's probably going to be a lot coming your way. So
honestly, from what
popped off a main tank and off tank, which is very valuable. And I did say to everyone, your comms were really good, especially on Li Jiang. I remember one point you were like, "Oh, I'm slamming them. I got 1, I got 2, I got 3," and that hype was so contagious. It was great.
Oh yeah, I had just like had the time to just say everything.
From what I've been hearing about the free agent pugs, you were one of the highlights, along with Mark. And my co-captain actually said, "Can we pick up this player because he's a really good main tank?" And I said, "I wanted to say yes, but we have too many tanks on Valkyrie, and until we clean that up, I don't see a spot for you," which makes me feel really bad. But you definitely deserve it.
Oh well, thank you.
Yeah.
If I could, I would put you right into Valkyrie.
As much as I don't want to go up against you, it'll be good to see you on a team and, competing in the league. As you finally deserve. So the reason I picked you two for interviews is because you didn't have requests yet. So Mark, have you gotten oh yeah, Mark's here now, by the way. Mark was hit scan extraordinaire, played pretty much every hit scan over the course of the pugs and popped off on all of them. So have you gotten any offers yet, Mark?
Just from Petsamari, but I mean, I'm still waiting for offers. I'm just gonna play it safe.
Damn. So
that's actually confusing me because I was debating about asking Twitch should we pick up Mark, besides the fact that we already have like 5 DPS.
We have 2 hit scan specialists as well. Well, Jordan's an everything specialist,
but I really did want to though because you were showing off and you were very impressive, especially for your SR.
And me and Mark were a great duo.
Oh yeah, I agree. Actually, I didn't get to warm up. I just literally hopped on because I was just really busy. So at the first match, I was kind of off, and then once I think the second map, the rest, you know what happened.
Yeah, on Tempo Nubis, I was playing Ryan, and I just specifically told everyone to go for Mark because he was destroying my shield with Hanzo just constantly, so I couldn't really rush in and do my stuff.
Yeah. That must have been stressful because you had to duel the enemy Ryan as well, which I believe was another free agent. His name escapes me, but he was also very good.
Yeah, it was really difficult for me at that point.
Well, I'll try and make the pugs next week. I was slacking and I didn't go.
Wait, is this a weekly thing?
Yes, yeah, it's a weekly thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's definitely good to see that you both have offers, even if Mark yours only is for season 3. But I mean, hopefully a lot of people are watching this talk show. If you want to say anything about yourself to try and advertise yourself, then feel free right here.
I really don't have much to say, to be honest with you.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I mean, your gameplay speaks for itself anyway, and that's why I picked you two, because you both stood out and you don't have requests yet. I'm sure you had DM'd requests, but you don't have official requests. So I just wanted to make sure you guys were out there.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And of course, it was a ton of fun.
Oh, it really was.
Yeah.
I had so much fun.
There definitely should be a weekly thing just for that aspect. Even if we run out of free agents, we should just all have pugs every week.
But even then, though, it should open up free agents that didn't come to this one to possibly come saying, "Hey, it's going to be weekly. I can hopefully show up to at least one of them."
Well, I mean, we're going to get rid of the most inactive free agents, so hopefully once we process applicants, there'll be a cycle. So that should be good. And then obviously, if we expand and have more teams next season, that's more free agents. That's blah. We should be good.
Okay. Also, if any applicants are watching this, please change your nickname to the correct format, because some of you are changing your nicknames, just not to the correct format. So it's obvious you know how to, you just don't care enough to.
Right.
and please don't message mods. Processing applicants is admin's job. If mods do it, we get yelled at. Isn't that right, Cade?
Yes, I've been yelled at too many times for it. I'm not doing it anyway.
I feel really bad because I remember at first joining this league, I actually was really pissed. I was just spamming the mods accept me, invite, accept me.
I was just there's nothing I can do.
I think I was the one that actually accepted him, and then I got in trouble. I think that's the one I got in trouble for. I don't remember.
Oh man, dude, I respect you for that.
Yeah, I think Cade was the one who got yelled at the most, which is why I had to bring it up.
Yeah, because I did it 5 times.
Oh my god.
I felt too bad. I was told I could do it, and then I was told I couldn't do it.
I told you to do it because I didn't realize Alex was being picky with his formatting.
Oh, so it was Shark's fault. Oh, blame Shark, everyone.
Yeah, it is my fault.
Blame Shark.
Hashtag
Wait,
bullshit.
how come mods are allowed to accept applicants? So,
Because we have a style of formatting with a spreadsheet that only the admins, I believe, can get to, or it might only be Alex. Actually, yeah, I think it's only admins I can get to. Plus, he's
Yeah, I've never seen this
Oh.
spreadsheet. It's magical to me. All right, so I think we're done talking about the free agent pugs now. Unless you guys have anything else to say.
Please come to them next week. I would
Yes.
love to see more free
I'm
agents.
gonna, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be waiting for any team to offer me for like a day or two, and then from there I'll just decide. I mean, I'm not in a rush, right?
Yeah, it makes sense. But I mean,
honestly, I might even just wait until next week pucks too. It just depends on like, am I patient right now, or do I want to be on the team?
yeah, I mean, when you get if you get requested and picked up on a team now, you wouldn't be able to play this weekend anyway. You have to be requested before Wednesday, I believe. You have to be on the team before Wednesday, I think. So
isn't that like a trade thing, or because I know like with free agents, if they pick you up, you can literally play that week.
Oh, I don't know. I think that's
that's
vague
the rule that we're
because-
trying to.
Yeah, I was told before I couldn't play someone I picked up on Thursday, and I was told that Wednesday is the limit. But now people are picking up free agents and playing them straight away. So I don't know, honestly.
Yeah,
Right.
that's very weird.
But yeah,
We
guys,
just have to one place
Mark
because
14781 and Cryptocraft, fucking get them on your team right now.
honestly,
Oh well, okay. So much for PG.
Oh, there's no PG here. We're a professional league.
Oh man, I would have sworn like a sailor right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
To be fair, I did censor myself earlier, so I don't know what I'm doing really.
all right.
All right, so we move on to the next segment. Mark and Cryptic, you guys are free to go now.
Oh, thank God, I'm gonna go eat now. I literally
Me
just
too.
left. I literally left mid dinner just to. I saw the ad. I was like, oh no! I just ran over here.
I'm about to eat right now.
I'm
sorry,
hungry.
Sorry to steal you away, but you were a good guest.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Alright, thanks for having me.
No problem.
Alright, peace.
Peace.
All right. So
very
the next
organised.
section,
Yes.
we're gonna do.
Wait, do we have
next
any
week's
more
predictions?
current news or things that have happened this week? Do we have any more of that?
No, I don't believe so.
I mean, we can talk about any pickups, like Viral, who has picked up Flex Goddess Ghost Malone 13 from Phoenix. What a steal!
You just want to point out the fact that you did that.
Yes, I stole Ghost from Phoenix, and I'm very proud of that. And well, she might be playing more than you think, even though she's quite high SR.
I was actually on a date at that time, so yeah.
Well, if we honestly do want to talk about people who got picked up, we could talk about how Rocco was picked up by Phoenix.
Yeah,
which I can working out either well or working bad for them. It depends on how well that he falls into the team. And then they also picked up Shawnee, who was doing really well during the free agent pugs too. So I am happy to see him get picked up.
Yeah, Shawnee's Genji was insane and very tough to play against because I just couldn't peel enough. But Shani was getting a lot of support, and I think it's definitely the style of Genji where if you don't have a lot of support, you don't perform very well because he was very aggressive. But the aggression really paid off.
It's smart enough to play around it. So
yeah,
and Rocco is also naturally aggressive, so those two together can probably work really well.
They'll be like a mini Shark and Twitch.
Yeah,
that would be amazing. I want to play against Phoenix. Can we play against Phoenix?
But moving on to Express's request, they picked up Vence, who I thought was already on a team for some reason.
I thought he was staff. I thought he wouldn't play. He said he can only play Saturdays, so we'll see if he.
They're probably willing to just do that. And then they also picked up Harley Quinn. I actually have no words on who that is. So.
Yep, me neither. Neither of those were in the pugs, but also we need to note that Patchy requested Blank K2TU, who was in the pugs as well. He said he didn't enjoy the pugs, but he did give a good performance. I can't remember if it was Hollywood or Anubis. I'm not sure. My memory's failing me because I'm tired and dumb, but he did perform well, even if he didn't enjoy it, and hopefully the next pugs will be more enjoyable for everyone.
I do feel like with more people coming in, though, it can definitely be more enjoyable. It just has to be free agents being active.
Yeah. Which hopefully, if we process some more applicants, I don't know if there's a backlog or anything, but
I don't think there is.
Okay, so anything else current to talk about, or is it time for predictions?
We can talk about how Valkyrie's doing a lot better, but we're not going to.
Let's all praise Valkyrie for 5 minutes because Cade deserves it.
We do. Come on. All right.
I think we can move to prediction.
Let's just do predictions now.
Okay, I predict Valkyrie to lose 4-0.
All right.
No, let's do actual predictions. Let's start. Okay, Golden Lions versus Express.
Oof, this is a close one. This is where Express proves themselves. I mean, they proved themselves a bit more, but still Golden Lions aren't the strongest opponents. It'll be the week after when they face Pound Puppies. That's when we know where Express stands. But I'm definitely foreseeing a close game because Golden Lions are going to be on a high. I will say that that's going to be a 3-2, and it's going to go in favour of... Are you ready? Express. I'm riding the train. Choo choo. Express are going to beat Golden Lions 3-2.
And I see you're typing in the document. Hey Shark, do you got anything to say?
Yeah. I'm saying 3-1 Express. Similar reasons for Twitch, but I feel like they're also building synergy as time goes along, and I can definitely see them doing well against Lions there.
What just happened? Just got put in at the same time. And I typed in 3-2 Golden Lions because I see. I'm not saying it's a reverse sweep, but I can see it being a really close game between the two.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a reverse sweep either.
We'll see if that happens again, though. Okay, but on the Pound Puppy versus Eternity.
That's a 4 over Pound Puppies.
I'm with you there.
I interviewed Double D after Pound Puppy's game, and he had some very harsh words about his team with regards to the map that they lost against Ignite. So I definitely want to see them bounce back from that and absolutely overwhelm the opposition, which I feel like they're going to do because Double D.
That is what I'm expecting because, like, you could obviously tell Double D was bothered about something. I feel like no matter how well Eternity plays here, Pound Puppies is going to be playing as professional and as little mistakes as possible, which we've seen them play like that before, and they are very scary.
After hearing how much of a perfectionist Double D is and how much of a perfectionist he wants his team to be, oof, that's scary. Scary to play against, definitely. So, Eternity, I'm going to give an F for you. Can we get an F in the chat for Eternity?
F. Actually, I'm going to be a little bit different. I agree with what you're saying about Pound Puppies, but I'm actually going to believe in Eternity a little bit more, and I'm going to give them at least one map. Maybe it's the last map, maybe it's Oasis, since they're really good on control. But I say it's 3-1 Pound Puppies. Either way.
Okay. I do see what you're saying, but I do have to disagree.
Yeah, I know.
Is shotgun for the 4-0 then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And now we have Phoenix versus Aptitude. Now, Phoenix have been on a pretty bad run, but so have Aptitude. Could this be Aptitude's first win? Or did they beat Golden Lions?
I think I'm going to go 3-2 Aptitude.
They beat Golden Lions in that shit show, but is this going to be their first real win?
I honestly think that they're going to get a win against Phoenix here. It's going to be very close, and I feel like it's just going to be decided by ults, but I feel like they're capable of doing it.
I have to disagree with you. I'm saying 4-0 Phoenix because I do think that they're going to be able to pull out some new comps and work with their DPS players a little bit since they are bringing in some new players. So
I do think Phoenix, after losing Ghost Malone, the Flex Goddess, I think they're definitely very weakened. But I don't know. I think Aptitude can win it. You know, they're a very together team, which I like. I'm going to say 3-2 Aptitude. There you go. I'm going with Aptitude for the first time in my life. Incredible.
You're going with me for the first time in your life, too.
Huge.
Oh, can I change my answer? Anyway, Cade. Oh, poor baby Cade. Valkyrie versus Imperfect.
Yeah.
4-0 Imperfect, I'm sorry, Cody, but there is no way that's anything different.
You know what? I'm already losing. So I'm going to say Valkyrie going to win 4-0. I'm going to say
right.
it. I'm going to say it.
Are
I
you
have faith
serious?
in the boys in blue. Maybe, you know, I'm a fortune teller. Valkyrie 4-0. We can do it. You can do it.
No. I think I'm... Kate's put in a 3-0 for Imperfect. He thinks he's trying again.
I believe in us. We need to draw Horizon again. I need it.
Kenneth has put in the
We
chat,
need it.
Valkyrie will feel the love on Sunday.
No, I'm actually going to change mine to a 3-1 for Imperfect. I'm not going to have them tie, but I'm feeling like Imperfect is going to lose one to like a stall from Valkyrie because they proved that they're good at stall.
It's a definite 4 for Valkyrie, and I definitely can get through that sentence without laughing. Oh my god. Yeah, 4-0 Valkyrie.
Alright.
So, Viral versus Cronus.
Viral 4-0.
Viral 4-0.
Can you put it in the format, please? 4-0 viral?
I typed one wrong.
In this document that I am not looking at, how dare you, Shark?
It's really laggy when we're both typing at the same time.
Oof. And you're glad I'm not there then.
I'm agreeing with A-Shark in 4-0 viral.
Sorry, cronies. But viral clap.
The thing is, we do have a pretty good history against Cronus.
I mean, our recent scrim against them, well, not recent, but our last scrim against them, we played 8 maps and won 7-1, I believe.
Yeah. Also, the fact that we recently picked up Ghost as
Cronus hasn't been doing
Flex Goddess.
So I can definitely see us doing really well here. But who knows? Cronus might come out and surprise. We never know.
Cronus hasn't been performing too well, so that's one of the main reasons I'm doing 4-0 viral.
Cronus have lost 4 games in a row, yeah.
Yeah. And being on Valkyrie, I know that being on a losing streak is not good for anybody. It'll just drag you down.
And Viral has Lil San available this week, so he's just going to click heads as he does.
Okay. He can only play every other week, but when he does, he either shows up or misses. So let's hope it's a show.
So, yeah, nothing much to say here.
Is that the first time all three of us have agreed, by the way?
I believe so, because even for Imperfects last week, we all had a different score.
No, last week we agreed on something. I forgot what it was.
Well,
I forgot what we agreed on. Yeah.
But Valor versus Aporia.
I'm actually gonna say 3-1 Aporia because Valor hasn't been doing super great, and Aporia is one of the first teams to beat Imperfect. So I definitely believe in them. I think that they're gonna take it.
See, I'm going to give this to a 3-2 for Valor because we know Aporia's dive is really good. And Valor is really good against dive. So I'm going to say this is going to be really close with a 3-2, but for Valor.
Can I correct you? It's not Valor that's good against dive, it's Cammy that's good against dive.
Yeah.
Still having one person that's good against dive makes the entire team good against dive. And
it's not that Cammy's good against dive. Cammy's good against everything because he always has 2 fucking minds. But yeah, 3-1 Emporia, I'm gonna say. I'm with Cade. Did you say 3-1 Emporia?
Yeah, I said 3-1 Emporia.
Okay, beautiful. I definitely think Cammy's gonna have the carry potential to definitely get them one map, but Aporia are hot right now.
That is true, but I feel like that Valor can definitely pull a map.
Okay. Well,
I mean, a few.
Yeah. You gave him 2 maps.
On to Unity versus Ignite.
Oof.
I'm going to go Unity 3-1.
I think a lot of this depends on whether Ignite has ironed out the problems they have, but Of course, I'm hoping they can beat Unity because then we take third place and we're special. But I don't see it happening. Hyro's leadership, Azorius. It's just tough. I think 3-1 Unity as well.
Okay.
I'm disagreeing with you guys, and I'm saying 4-0 for Unity.
Oof.
Because Azorius and Hyro are just gonna absolutely stomp.
That is true.
They're just gonna stomp.
To be fair, I do want to see Ignite lose because after a Unity they play us and we want them to be broken so we can beat them. Sorry, Ignite.
Alright, and with that we move on. We move on to our player highlights. So A-Shark, who you got?
Oh, well, the players to look out for. Oof.
Do you want me to skip you for now?
Yes.
I've got one.
Alright. I'm not going to say anything about mine yet. It's just going to show up on stream. But,
So are we waiting for you, or is it my turn?
A-Shark can read it.
Oh, I see.
Cade for himself put himself.
So we're looking out for Cade to carry Valkyrie to a 4-0 against Imperfect. Is that true?
I'm not going to say too much, but recently, with me on the DPS, Valkyrie's been performing a lot better.
You got to
watch out for me this time.
That's the only reason why. He has to have got a mouse and keyboard, and he's going to pop off on it now.
Listen to
I
that
really
man
hope
blow
I don't
his
have
own
a case.
trumpet. All right then. So,
well, keeping that streak, I'm going to go for myself. No, I'm kidding.
That's
say A-Shark from Viral.
No, please don't.
Have you guys just both gone for yourself?
No, I said I'm not doing it.
Oh, who are you going for then?
I'm going to go with Zoris.
Nice, safe pick.
I'm going to type it up. I'm going to typo this word.
I'll type in. Hold on. There you go.
Okay, but my reason is just like I said, with the Reaper buffs and Gyro's communication, I feel like that he's gonna be able to pull a lot for Unity there.
True. I'll give you guys 3 guesses. Who my player is.
Twitch from Viral.
No, definitely go.
Flex Goddess, Ghost Malone, Viral's new pickup. She's gonna be huge.
It's Ghost.
What's her numbers? Ghost Malone.
15. Ghost Malone 13.
15.
She's done with Phoenix. She's done with trying to get them their wins. She's now gonna give us our wins. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be massive.
Plus, you don't have to play off tank anymore.
Exactly. I still probably will end up playing off tank since we have Jordan and San available, but
we'll just have to see how this week goes. And these are all our predictions.
Yeah.
Hoping to get my score up from 9, hoping to pass A-Shark.
Hoping to stay bottom and to stay funny. Because that's all I am.
At 4-0 Valkyrie.
Pepe hands.
Watch Valkyrie get a 4-0 though.
I would be surprised. The entire league would be, and I would be. It's not a good thing to say from me as the team captain, but I would be super surprised if we were able to 4-0 Imperfect.
Yeah, true.
But is that all for this week?
Yeah, have we gone for another talk show successfully?
Yep. We have.
Yay.
No
Hands
problem.
up, everyone. Whee!
Now time for the outro.
Since I did the intro and I took the lead on most everything, I should be doing the outro. So, again, this was episode 2 of our talk show. Join us next week for our 3rd episode, and hopefully to see some great plays coming from Cadio24 on Valkyrie. And this has been Cade. I'm here with Twitch and A-Shark, and we'll see you next week.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here. That's my outro.
Is it